naming schemes have been something that Battlefield has done for ages that I mean, I was ripping them for it on Battlefield 1, really, is when it threw me for a loop. But this is all of the titles. And we went through and watched all the trailers from these. I think we actually might have missed a couple, and there's a couple that gave me copyright strikes, so I was pretty pissed about that. But 1942 is the first, and I learned when we were going through these that all of these were exclusive to PC. I never realized that. These were PC games, and then I believe it was in Battlefield 2 Modern Combat is when it made it to console. Was 2142 might have been a PC one only as well.
Teamwork, make a dream work.
Then there's Bad Company 1, Battlefield Heroes. Apparently, yeah, there's Battlefield Free to Play. No, Play for Free. There's Battlefield Online. 1943, Battlefield Heroes, but this is the chronological release of it. And then Battlefield 3, this is when I hopped into it. I did play Bad Company 2. I never even heard of these two things.
Tell the secure boot haters to go back to console if they can't.
They're
handle typical
hackers!
PC things.
They're all hackers! No, we'll talk about that probably more.
Teamwork, make a dream
Battlefield 3, bro, the beta for this on Metro. I got into jets. That's where I started my YouTube channel. We started doing some jet tutorials. We might do some more of that again. Battlefield 4. Hardline's when I popped off, though. At the very end of this, I got mouse and keyboard on a PC. And then right here, I went hard on mouse and keyboard. And then they just changed it to Battlefield 1.
Stellar Stars. I had 2,000 hours on the little bird on BF4 and put it on my CV.
Boom!
Got a job
You know what? I
as a
think I saw your
drone pilot. Smile, Viva
Teamwork, make a
Battlefield.
dream work.
I think I saw your comment earlier. I think you said that earlier. Yo, thank you so much for the huge 310, my man. But Battlefield 1, the reason I think they went back to this is because it was World War 1. And I think they were trying to like reset the franchise at that. But then when they said Battlefield World War 2 was Battlefield 5, I was like, all right, what? I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Then they did Battlefield 2042, and it's been like teased and leaked that for a while that this is going to be Battlefield 6. But here we are now. This is Battlefield 6. So what's the next one going to be? Battlefield 2 probably,
Playing
right?
BF6 after surgery, biceps tendon reattached.
You know what I'm curious is if this ends up popping off, because DICE is the same studio that made Battlefront, and obviously there's been a huge outcry for Battlefront 3, especially recently. They fixed Battlefront 2 years later.
Hey
People went to
Stone,
it.
how do we get access to early game code?
I'll
Love the
talk about that
content.
again in a bit.
Love your old Sergeant Combs.
Thank you.
Keep it up, brother. See you on the battlefield.
I wonder if this did well enough. I think if it did well enough, they would still keep doubling in on Battlefield.
Bezos money for the BF6 hype.
But the difference is for Battlefield, they've never been a year to year. Even like from these two and all of these releases were about, I think they were all 2 years apart from each other. Maybe one or two of them was a third year apart. But COD is more on a yearly cycle. So there's a new COD every single year. So like we just got Black Ops 6. Now we're getting Black Ops 7. They used to stagger it where it was like Black Ops into a Modern Warfare into, you know, another Ghost or whatever it was. And then from Sledgehammer and then back to Black Ops. And then they would cycle and switch off. But now they're just going Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7. And they're all year after year. So we'll see. Obviously, this is a 4-year gap, though. This came out in 2021. Now we're in 2025. The one before this, in Battlefield 5, was even longer, and we were kind of hoping that 2042 would be the more return to modern era. Even though it's set in the future, it's still more modern than, you know, obviously World War 1 and 2. But yeah, Battlefield 1 is what threw me for a loop with World War 1. Crazy. When did you guys start playing? That's the question, though.